Frank, great night. A lot went right for you guys tonight. I guess we got to start with Kai Havertz on his hat-trick. Obviously, it goes without saying he'll be very happy with that. What did you make overall of his performance, and how big a night is this for him?
Yeah, I'm delighted with Kai. It was everything I wanted the night to be with him, because said it in the last two games, Kai has had no form of pre-season, and obviously signing for the club, I think at the time, took a few days out as well. So I had to throw him in because of the injuries we have in the second areas. And tonight was a great exercise for him, to another game to see how we want to work off the ball, to be part of that. You know, he makes the recovery tackle for Ross's goal, but then to also just have some freedom on the ball and roam in sort of central areas behind Tammy, and had confidence, gets his 3 goals. It's a great night for Kai, and the first of many for him.
Andy Dillon. Unmute yourself, Dylan. Can't hear you, Dylan. Dylan, do you want to try again? We'll come back to you. Liam Tooney.
Hi, Frank. Can you hear me?
Hi, Liam. I got you.
Good stuff. Frank, it seemed like last season you were always in a situation where you were having to kind of go with whichever the striker happened to be in form at any given time. Because right now, Timo looked really sharp in the first 2 games. Tammy obviously played really well tonight, and Olivier got himself a goal coming on. How refreshing is it to have that kind of problem?
Yeah, it's a good problem. I was delighted for both strikers today. Tammy's work rate and quality, his goal and his assists were brilliant for him. He hasn't had many games in this period, pre-season wise, so it's good for him to get those minutes under his belt. Ollie, similar in terms of impact when he came on, could have had a couple of assists and a goal. And then we've seen Timo in the 2 games. So it gives me 3 strikers with different attributes to each other. All competitive in a good way, support in a good way. Yeah, it's different options from last year for sure for me.
Nick Gilmore.
Hi, Frank. Obviously, Thiago made his debut tonight as well, and he looked assured on the ball. And I know it's early days, but how exciting is that to have him in there and already making a difference?
Yeah, it's exciting for us, because I think he's had just over a week's training, so it was a perfect 60 minutes for him tonight, and he showed the qualities he has. And of course, he'll get fitter and better than that. But I think he also gave off something to me in the night in the dressing room and on the pitch of a leader of authority in terms of how he demands of others. Can't speak the language, but in a minute, that's not even a problem, because I think his presence and the way he commands people around him is already showing to me in training and in that game tonight. So, very, very pleased with Thiago. It's kind of what I expected, a player of his level, but it's very refreshing to have it here at the club.
Isabel, talk sport.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. Can you hear me loud and clear, I hope?
Yes.
Excellent. How close did that come tonight to you kind of ticking every box you had in your mind before kick-off this evening, with players coming in and trying to shuffle your pack?
Yeah, it was a very good night in those terms, because my concerns were, as I mentioned before the game, I wanted it to be a training exercise, and it wasn't disrespecting the game, because I knew it would be a tough game, because Barnsley are very good and we want to do well in this competition. But the phase that we're in now, I wanted it to be, how good can we be off the ball? Because last year we were fantastic for big parts of the season at winning the ball back and having high pressure. We haven't shown that yet this season because of fitness and because of the new shape of the team. Today we started to really see elements of that back in our game. And then I had a big concern about how we were on the ball, because again, we haven't been as smooth as we can be in the first 2 games for different reasons. We saw elements of that in the game. And then all the individuals and the minutes and the fitness and the combinations within the team started to show tonight. So it came through as a very positive moment.
Adrian asking Andy Dillon's question, because Andy's got no audio.
I am, and I'm also going to chuck an extra one in if I can. Frank, first of all, Edouard Mendy, you said he had his medical. What's the update there? And can I also ask you about Antonio Rudiger and Ruben Loftus-Cheek not in the squad today? I know you spoke about Antonio after Sunday, but what's the situation with both of those players, please?
The situation with both that they're not in the squad. I have a similar answer to Adrian from the other day, is that they're not in the squad. That's just a choice at the moment. Again, with the centre halves, I can't have them all in the squad. I know I keep getting asked a question about the size of the squad. Yes, there may be movement in the squad. We know that, but nothing is concrete. So don't read too much into those selections at the minute. It will have to be things that are right for club, individual, and me in terms of what happens in the next couple of weeks. In terms of Mendy, the medical I think is done, and it seems like it's complete. I want to be a bit careful that I don't want to give absolute confirmation until I see him, possibly over the next 24 hours. But it seems like one that's on the verge of being done.
Okay, last two, Mazar and then Jacob Steinberg.
Hi Frank, I was going to ask Adrian's question, but I'll just switch to Callum. What did you think of his performance today?
Callum did well. Not easy with not so many minutes. He's another one in the same boat as some of the other players in the squad. And I thought at parts he looked fresh and sharp. As he plays more regular and gets more minutes in game. When I talk about work ethic, which I talk about a lot with him and been on it, but today he showed really good work ethic in terms of trying to win the ball back for us, recovery runs, all the things that must be absolutely standard in his game when you look at the top wingers in the Premier League and how they play. And he showed loads of great moments. I was really pleased with Callum. I thought he had a good night.
Okay, last question, Jacob Steinberg. Jacob?
Sorry, Frank. I was going to ask about Callum. So it's okay.
Okay. Thanks everyone. That's it.
Thanks all.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.